Did you know there's a dimension where your dreams are already reality? A quantum field where every desire of yours vibrates as a frequency waiting to be tuned? Sarah discovered this in the 1920s when the world was sinking into the Great Depression and people believed scarcity was inevitable. While millions lost faith, she found the key that connects human consciousness to the cosmic laboratory of creation. What she revealed changed everything. We're not talking about positive thinking or superficial visualization. We're talking about a spiritual science that operates in the deepest layers of reality, a divine technology that transforms waves of possibility into particles of concrete experience. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to magnetize opportunities while others, equally talented, struggle against invisible currents? The difference isn't in the effort, it's in the frequency. It's in the ability to dialogue with the quantum universe in its own language. At this very moment, as you listen to me, billions of possibilities are dancing around you like particles of light. Each one carries the potential to become your next reality. The problem is that most people don't know how to choose which possibility will materialize. They live on autopilot, letting old fears and inherited beliefs decide for them. But you were called for something greater. You were called to become a conscious architect of your own existence, to discover that you are not a victim of circumstance, but rather the conductor of the quantum symphony playing in your life. Today, I will reveal the 3 exact ways Sarah decoded to make the quantum universe work in your favor. 3 keys that open the doors between the visible and invisible worlds. 3 frequencies that transform dreams into matter. The first key will elevate your vibration beyond the limitations you carry. The second will teach your mind to speak the language of certainty. The third will create an energetic field around you that attracts only what you truly desire. Get ready, because when you master these 3 forces, no dream will be too small or too big. There will only be you, aware of your power, dancing with the laws that govern creation. In the quantum universe, everything is energy in motion. Every thought, every emotion, every word you utter creates waves that propagate through the invisible field of consciousness. Sarah understood that manifesting isn't about forcing reality to bend, but rather learning to vibrate in harmony with the laws that already govern creation. There is a divine order operating at levels your eyes cannot see, a cosmic intelligence that responds not to what you ask for, but to who you are, not to what you desire, but to the frequency you consistently emit. The first law is the law of elevated frequency. Everything in the universe vibrates. Your dreams vibrate at a specific frequency. When you align your personal energy with that same frequency, what is separate becomes one. What seemed impossible becomes inevitable. This law teaches that you don't need to chase your goals. You need to become their vibration. The second law is the law of crystalline intention. In the quantum field, clarity is power. When your intention is vague, the universe receives confused signals and delivers confused results. But when you define with absolute precision what you desire, when you become unshakable in your certainty, the invisible forces reorganize to materialize exactly what you have declared. The third law is the law of magnetic environment. You do not exist in a vacuum. You are constantly exchanging energy with people, places, and situations. When you consciously surround yourself with vibrations that elevate, when you choose environments that nourish your dreams, you create an amplifying field that accelerates all your manifestations. These 3 laws are not theories. They are spiritual technologies tested by thousands of people who dared to apply them. When Sarah discovered them, she not only transformed her own life, she opened a path for anyone to access the quantum laboratory of creation. But here's the secret few understand. These laws operate automatically, whether you know it or not. The difference is that when you ignore them, they work against you, keeping you stuck in old patterns. When you master them, they become your most powerful allies. Now let's dive deep into each of these forces. Let's discover how to elevate your frequency beyond any limitation you've ever carried. Your frequency is your energetic signature in the universe. It's how you present yourself to the quantum field of creation. At this very moment, you are emitting a specific vibration that determines what can or cannot enter your reality. Think of a radio. To tune into a station, you need to adjust the frequency, until it's crystal clear. The universe works the same way. Your dreams are broadcasting on an elevated frequency. When you raise your vibration to meet that same frequency, the connection is established and manifestation becomes natural. But what determines your frequency? Your predominant thoughts, your habitual emotions, the words you repeat to yourself throughout the day. If you constantly say that life is hard, that money is scarce, that opportunities are rare, you are tuning into the station of limitation. Sarah discovered that raising your frequency isn't about pretending to be okay when you're not. It's about consciously choosing thoughts that vibrate at the same energy as your goals. It's about replacing fear with curiosity, anxiety with expectation, doubt with certainty. When you wake up in the morning, in the first 5 minutes, your mind is most receptive to programming. It's at this moment that you set the frequency for your entire day. Instead of grabbing your phone and absorbing the world's worries, dedicate these precious minutes to tuning into the vibration of your dreams. Breathe deeply and declare, I vibrate at the frequency of abundance. I am a magnet for extraordinary opportunities. My energy attracts exactly what I need to prosper. Feel these words reverberating through your body. Let them become more real than any external circumstance. Because in the quantum universe, energy always precedes form. Throughout the day, monitor your frequency like a pilot monitors an airplane's instruments. When you notice your vibration dropping due to a negative conversation or disturbing news, take a break. Breathe consciously. Remember who you are and what you are creating. You are not a victim of the frequencies around you. You are the regulator of your own energetic station. And when you consistently keep your frequency elevated, the universe has no choice but to send you people, situations, and resources that vibrate at the same energy. Your frequency is your responsibility. It is also your greatest power. In the quantum laboratory of creation, intention is the laser that focuses scattered energy into precise manifestation. It is not vague desire. It is not timid hope. It is divine command, pronounced with the authority of one who knows their true nature. When Sarah spoke of crystalline intention, she referred to a quality of thought that cuts through all quantum possibilities and selects the exact one that must materialize. Like an archer aiming for the bullseye, your intention must be so clear that it leaves no room for doubt or alternative interpretations. Most people have vague intentions. They say, I want to be happy. But what exactly does happiness mean? I want prosperity. But prosperity in what area, in what quantity, for what purpose? The quantum universe responds to precision, not generality. Your intention needs to be as specific as a recipe and as unshakable as a law of physics. When you declare, I manifest $50,000 by the end of this month through opportunities that honor my talents and serve the greater good, you are giving clear instructions to the quantum field. But here's the secret few master. Crystalline intention is not just about what you want. It's about who you become in the process of receiving. It's about the identity you assume even before the manifestation happens. In the quantum universe, you already are what you desire to be. You already possess what you desire to have. The only difference between your current state and your desired state is the clarity of your intention and the constancy of your identification with the result. When you set an intention, you are not asking the universe. You are informing the universe of a decision that has already been made in higher dimensions of consciousness. You are simply aligning your physical reality with a spiritual truth. Close your eyes now and connect with a specific dream. Feel what it would be like to have it realized. Don't imagine it as a distant fantasy, but experience it as a present reality. Let every cell of your body vibrate with the certainty that this is not a possibility, it is a fact. Declare with all the authority of your soul, this is not an option for me. This is who I am and what I manifest. The universe conspires to make this reality inevitable. Your intention, when crystalline and unshakable, becomes the most powerful force in the quantum universe. It not only attracts what you desire, it reorganizes all of reality to accommodate your new identity. You do not exist in isolation. You are constantly immersed in energetic fields that influence your ability to manifest. The environment around you is not neutral. It is always adding or subtracting power from your quantum intention. Sarah taught that a magnetic environment is any person, place, or situation that amplifies the frequency of your dreams. It's the circle of friends who believe in your possibilities. It's the physical space that inspires your creativity. It's the books, music, and conversations that nourish your vision for the future. But there is also the toxic environment. These are the people who constantly talk about problems without seeking solutions. These are physical spaces laden with stagnant energy. These are the influences that whisper in your ear that your dreams are impossible or that you don't deserve prosperity. In the quantum universe, energy attracts similar energy. When you surround yourself with elevated vibrations, you become a magnet for more elevated experiences. When you tolerate low vibrations around you, you contaminate your own energetic field. Observe your current environment with radical honesty. Do the people you spend the most time with strengthen or weaken your faith in your dreams? Do the places where you live and work inspire expansion or generate contraction? Does the information you consume daily feed your vision or your fears? You have the divine right to be selective. You have the sacred responsibility to protect your energy like a precious garden. This doesn't mean being arrogant or isolated. It means being conscious about the influences you allow into your life. Start by creating an energetic sanctuary in your home, a space dedicated exclusively to connecting with your dreams. It can be a corner of a room, a desk, a simple altar. The important thing is that it is a place where only elevated thoughts are welcome. Purify your relationships. Distance yourself from conversations that drain your energy. Seek out people who talk about possibilities, not just problems. Connect with those who are building something significant, not just surviving. Be mindful of the information you consume. Replace negative news with inspiring content. Exchange gossip for conversations about projects and dreams. Choose music that elevates your vibration instead of music that dramatizes suffering. Your energetic environment is like an amplifier. When you consciously tune it to support your goals, every intention you set gains multiplied power. You stop rowing against the current and start sailing with the wind at your back. Remember, you don't control the world, but you have absolute authority over what you allow into your energetic field. Now look within and be brutally honest with yourself. How many times have you sabotaged your own manifestations? How many times have you allowed fear to speak louder than faith? How many opportunities have you pushed away because you didn't feel worthy? You carry quantum resistances. These are invisible energetic patterns that block the natural flow of abundance in your direction. They whisper in your ear that you need to suffer to deserve. That money corrupts. That dreaming big is dangerous. That people like you don't make it. These resistances were not born with you. They were programmed over the years through painful experiences, destructive comments, and beliefs inherited from generations that lived in scarcity. But here is the liberating truth. What was programmed can be reprogrammed. Every time you think, "This is impossible for me," you are sending waves of cancellation to the quantum universe. Every time you compare yourself to others and feel smaller, you are lowering your manifesting frequency. Every time you postpone action for fear of failure, you are communicating to the quantum field that you are not ready to receive. Stop for a moment and feel where these resistances live in your body. The tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest, the contraction in your stomach. They have a physical signature because they are real energetic patterns that need to be dissolved. Breathe deeply now and declare, "I release all beliefs that limit my ability to prosper. I dissolve all fears that block my natural flow of abundance. I forgive myself for all the times I doubted my power." Feel these words working as a cleansing frequency through your energetic system. Let them dislodge old patterns and make space for new quantum programming. You are not your resistances. You are the consciousness that has the power to observe and transform them. When you stop identifying with your fears and start identifying with your dreams, everything changes. While you doubt, life waits. While you delay, opportunities age. While you sabotage yourself, the quantum universe gets confused about what you really want. But when you decide that your resistances no longer define your reality, when you choose to vibrate beyond inherited patterns, when you assume the identity of someone who deserves and receives abundance, the quantum field reorganizes to reflect this new truth. The time to negotiate with your limitations is over. The time to embody your power begins now. Now you know the 3 quantum keys: elevated frequency that magnetizes opportunities, crystalline intention that focuses energy into precise manifestation, magnetic environment that amplifies your creative power. But knowledge without application is just intellectual entertainment. I'm going to give you a quantum ritual that Sarah used to activate these 3 forces simultaneously. For the next 21 days, you will completely reprogram your energetic signature in the universe. Every morning, upon waking, before checking messages or news, dedicate 15 minutes to your personal quantum laboratory. Play instrumental music that elevates your vibration. Breathe consciously 3 times and declare, "I am the frequency of manifested abundance." Set your intention for the day with surgical precision. Don't say, "I want it to be a good day." Declare specifically, "Today, I manifest 2 clear opportunities for prosperity. I vibrate receptivity for connections that accelerate my goals. I experience at least 1 synchronicity that confirms I am on the right path." Visualize for 5 minutes your dreams as present realities. Don't imagine them as future fantasies, but experience them as current truths. Feel the gratitude, the fulfillment, the naturalness of already having what you desire. Throughout the day, monitor your energetic environment like a precious metal detector. Distance yourself from draining conversations. Seek out inspiring people. Choose elevating spaces. Feed yourself with content that nourishes your vision. Before going to sleep, give thanks for 3 pieces of evidence that the quantum universe responded to your intentions. Even if they are subtle signs, acknowledge them. The universe speaks through synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and doors that open when you least expect them. Repeat this ritual for 21 consecutive days. Do not skip any day. Do not make modifications. Trust the process and allow the 3 quantum laws to reorganize your reality from the inside out. You now vibrate at a different frequency than you did when this video began. You carry within you the keys that transform possibilities into concrete experiences. You are a conscious co-creator in the quantum laboratory of existence. Comment below which of the 3 laws resonated with you the most. Like this video if you felt a real energetic activation. Subscribe to receive more revelations that expand your manifesting consciousness. Share so that others can discover their quantum power. The universe conspires in your favor. Your dreams are divine invitations. Your prosperity is inevitable. So it is. So it shall be. It is done.